Dean, today we lost one of the pillars of the toy collecting community.
Do we?
We did.
Am I out of the loop on this?
Different type of toy.
You might be. Yeah, $4 BBTS shipping, bro. Fucking grip, bro.
Oh, I thought you meant the OnlyFans guy.
Oh,
Those
dude,
different toys, but
dude, honestly, is there space on Mount Rushmore? You know what I'm saying? Like, could we work him in? You know?
No.
he's got to be.
Imagine that guy's hard drive, bro. He probably had access to everything, dude. Fucking didn't pay a nickel. Dude, he probably. Did they say how he died?
He was young. He was like
doing
48.
too much, bro.
Goonicide.
Goonicide. Wow.
That's what I heard.
Double Goonicide, bro. Anyways, Big Bad Toy Store. I can't. Mine eyes couldn't believe it, bro. Such an unreasonable thing for them to do. We're committed to keeping shipping costs as low as possible. With the rise of carrier rates and surcharges, our U.S. flat rate shipping will adjust to $6 per shipment for orders starting March 31st.
Okay. This is...
You know what they say, Dean? That one quote from a dark time in our history. It's like, no one spoke up. When they came for these people, when they came for the journalists, when they came for this. Now, when they came for the toy, who's going to speak up for us,
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
I feel like we're pretty outspoken all the time. I think we're good.
Yeah. No.
This seems really fucking stupid to me. They hide their shipping costs on the cost of their products anyway.
Exactly, Dean.
So...
Yeah, they be charging hell.
Are you not going to be charging more on the back end? And you know what I mean? Like, no, they're going to charge more there too. So fuck you guys. But it's
Oh shit! Marco got fucking ejected himself. What happened?
That was me.
He ejaculated himself.
I thought you took me.
Oh
out
no! I think I accidentally hit the space bar and my thing's over Marco's.
Hit that more often when he's talking.
Yeah, too much power. Too much power for you, Dean.
No, not
is this a tariff?
I don't
I feel like we should throw toy boxes in the fucking Boston Harbor.
Whoa.
The fucking, the Tariff T Act, bro, or something.
Not every product is priced that way on BBTS. Like a Marvel Legend at GameStop is $30. That's how much it is at BBTS. So like,
that's too much for Marvel Legends.
100%. I think Marvel Legends are about $10 too expensive. Actually, $20 too expensive. The shit Jack Specific puts out for $10, I'm like, what the fuck? What the hell? But anyway,
what's Sonic stuff? So,
well, they have the Sonic line. They have
with you. No, Jax is goated, dude. Jax is fucking goated.
Yeah, the Nintendo line, the Simpsons line, like they have a lot of shit that they put out,
and they're like really crispy too, like the paintwork and the fucking.
Dude, the DC Sonic figures have butterfly joints, like.
Damn, bro.
Fucking toe articulation, ab crunches now. Like they're much better than your typical Sonic release. And they're still, I think those are $12.99. So it's like, what the fuck, man? But anyway. $2 more. It's obviously not the end of the world. I think we had a similar conversation back when Sideshow was like doing like a $5 increase on a product. And people lost their minds on that.
Dude, Sideshow is very, very reasonable. Can we just like to zag just a bit?
Yeah,
I think we were a bit. What is the word? I think we overestimated how big a deal the tariffs would be. I talked to Sideshow today. I was canceling a pre-order. Shout out to Sideshow, by the way. I feel like I gave a very reasonable explanation, and they worked with me to cancel the pre-order. It was for the Stitch, and I was like, look, when I ordered it, it looked one way, and then I saw the pictures this week. Well, it was like a couple of weeks ago, but they look much different. It's like totally different figure, and I don't like the way it looks now, which I've been very vocal about. I think it looks much worse. It was cheaper.
Yeah.
So they work with me. So shout out to Sideshow. Nice. But I was thinking about it, and I was like, I did just get a figure a couple months ago, that Spider-Man 1977. I still haven't opened it yet. And the tariff was only $10. I remember they were saying it was like $100 a figure, like fucking.
Yeah.
we may have jumped the boat a bit on that one.
Yeah, I think I was talking to Rainer the other day because he got a statue from Prime 1. And I was like, how much was your tariff fee? And he was like, it was like $50. And it was like $1,000 statue. And I was like, that's not bad. Because I was talking with Will the other day because we're getting some statues. And he was like, the tariffs. I was like, I mean, it's going to be a couple $100 for those since they're so expensive. I was like, but it's pretty negligible when you're spending that kind of money on statues. So like, yeah, it was, I think people freaked out. I know I did. Because I was like, how much am I going to pay for that Vader? I thought I was going to get one for free because of fucking.
That's what you voted for, brother.
Holy shit. The other crazy part is if the Supreme Court has ruled that they're not valid or illegal, or I don't know what the best way to phrase it is, they haven't really communicated. Sideshow specifically hasn't really communicated when the tariff charge is going away. And I get, there might be certain things that are on a ship already, coming to them that we've all got to pay the charge on. But it's like, when am I going to stop paying this? Because it's not a thing.
I know they added like some different tariffs under a different.
Yeah, they just moved it over to a different act. They're not. I don't know if that.
Yeah, but also
it's not clear. It's not clear.
Yeah, it's not clear. I guess I still don't really understand because it's like, okay, so the product is going to cost more because they're getting tariff, but we still get tariff when it comes in, and refunds might be possible, but the companies are getting the refund, and it's like, what about us, brother? I don't
never seen a dime of that back. No shot,
nah, dude. I'm waiting for my Doge check, bro. Waiting for my Trump Stimmy Part 3, I think. I don't know. I do not know. Let's see. What do we got in the chat? We got Toy Mafia, Mistress Hysteria, Trevor Weed, DLC Darth, Universal Key, Eddie the Oriental Equan, American League Baseball MVP, hardest sticker I think we've ever made. It's ridiculous. I like that Galen figure, very reasonable price. We got Aries, aka Soft Hands, first $6.99 chicken, BBTS shipping is $6. Jeremy Stutz, the new Daredevil Blacks, who looks good to me from Hot Toys plus the new season. Oh, really? Is it all the episodes, or is it like they trickle in to us?
I think Disney Plus does one episode at a time.
Yeah. Well,
it's not like Netflix.
Let's get going. Let's fucking. Where's my fucking button? There's too many buttons back here. Seriously, where's the button? Oh, there it is.
Are you an angel?
What?
An angel. I heard the deep space pilots talk about them. They're the most beautiful creatures in the universe.
Hello there.
We are tonight's entertainment.
We would be honored if you would join us.
He's got a billion toys.
You brought in the doll collection.
These are not dolls, Jim. These are commodities. Same as gold or oil.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You are now listening to the Collecting Weekly podcast.
Should we lock in the artillery power?
This is the true form of lore gang right here. Very nice. YouTube.com/collectingweekly. Thank you very much. That's very cool. Big.
Hey guys, my name is Zach.
I'm Dean.
And I'm Marco.
Welcome to this week's episode of Collecting Weekly. It's a weekly podcast where my friends and I talk about the things that matter the most to us this week in collecting.
That's right, Jumbo, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Whether you're live in the YouTube studio audience, maybe even Twitch, or you're catching us on the replay, wherever you listen to your favorite podcast, Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple, all the choices. Zach knows exactly where to send it, so you get to listen. And we love him for that.
So I get paid the big bucks. Well, we have a stunning show for you guys today. There's not a lot. TBH, not a lot. TBH.
Really? I feel like that's pretty decent.
No, there's nothing I want to talk about, Dean. But before, no Dragon Ball stuff, Dean. Before we get into,
we can fill up at least 20 minutes of Dragon Ball talk.
Yeah, what Dragon Ball news do we have? We have a very special segment that we start off all of our best shows with.
Yeah, you guys ready?
Yes.
It's new this week.
Yeah. What'd you get new this week? I didn't get anything this week, but next week I'll have a good one.
There you go.
I got it, but it's not here. It's at my mom's house. So
there you go. Marco, what did you get?
Yeah, so got this clean T800 figure in. I think as I mentioned with the battle damage version, I had wanted these Terminator figures in the collection for a long time. I was staying patient. I was like, someone's gonna redo them. It's gonna be in art. It's gonna be Hot Toys. So beautiful, like such an incredible figure. Right now, I got him on the base from the BVS Batman 2.0 as well. I know it's not necessarily screen accurate, but the vibe fit for me personally. So, yeah, really, really happy about this one. The sculpt, the glasses, not amazing. Could have been better, but I think overall just like a great package with the real leather. Pretty much giving me everything I could have wanted from this look. So, yeah, very, very happy to have it. And again, I feel good that I stayed patient, didn't collect backwards, although I was tempted, and was rewarded after, collecting for a few years now. So, yeah, really nice to fill that hole in the collection finally.
Pause.
You're so good at filling that hole.
Oh, dude, I bet that hole got fucking filled, dude. That fucking neural net processor, bro.
Where'd you pick this up at?
The CPU is a neural net processor, a learning computer.
Sorry.
So this one's a little bit of a saga here. I got this one from Off the Racks Collectibles.
I've seen this in the chat.
So shout out to John, who always comes through. I've ordered many, many figures from him. However, his communication leaves a lot to be desired. So I had hit him up because I saw a lot of people getting these, and I'm not normally the type of guy like, hey, when is this dropping? But I was like, hey, any update on clean T800? Eager to get it. No, nothing. I'll let you know if I hear of anything. So I see that he's like posted one for sale and didn't ever get, I think I paid my tariff charge and I had already paid it off previously. So paid my tariff charge, and then weeks went by and no update. And I hit him and I was like, hey, John, what's going on with the T800? And then he shipped it real quick. I think that there was a bit of a miscommunication. All that being said, John always comes through, but this one almost slipped through the cracks, I think.
Yeah, it's hard to get now. It's like if you didn't pre-order it, you're kind of boned.
Genuine leather.
I know a few people that are trying to get one and they can't find it anywhere.
Trying to get
which seems crazy to me.
There's been a few of these, right? Like the Scorched Xenomorph as well. I think you can not even get it on Pop Culture, which is, that's normally the fallback. So
give you a point for that.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So some of these are just at the time when they went up for pre-order, it seemed like no brainers. I think I may have paused on this one for at least half a morning. Do I need battle damage and clean? The answer was obviously yes. And really happy that I followed through on that.
Yeah, it's like this one, Scorched Xenomorph, Grievous. There was another one that was
people the battle damage Vader as well has been.
Yeah, that one too. That was crazy.
Yeah.
I heard a guy was paying an $80 tariff on that. It's a tough time, brother.
Yeah, tough times. We're all stretching that dollar. So.
The gas is $3.50, bro. It's a tough time.
That's right. And Jack, I sent another picture.
Oh, did you really? I apologize.
Yeah, sorry. No. I just sent it.
Oh, okay. I was like, fuck, did I swear?
Yeah, and it's just of a box, but so this is the battle damage Vader, and I know Zach will work on it, but battle damage Vader from Pop Culture.
Pop Cult? Did you get tariffed on that, brother?
Yeah, I did. So I wanted to give my update on that because they had stopped. They had said hey, we're not going to be shipping to the US. They paused for a bit.
I remember this.
So I had got this order in kind of between then. Obviously, they are very slow to get the figures, but always a really solid fallback option. I want to say the tariff was around $50 USD. So all in all, even with shipping this massive box to me, I want to say the figure ultimately was around $450 to $460. So not that far off from Sideshow retail, probably a little bit cheaper than, I'd pay with taxes and shipping and tariffs. So I will say that pop culture is still on the menu. It's still a go-to. And yeah, they obviously wrap these boxes incredibly well. And so excited that I was able to pick this one up after kind of initially passing on it. And this is the deluxe one with the big cape and everything. So I got to find a spot for this bad boy as well.
Sweet. D-Ranger 22. Hey, first time chatting. Glad to be here. I'm plotting to get the InArt rooted hair 2-pack Joker. I assume that's the, what is his name? God damn it.
Ledger.
Heath Ledger. Thank you. I assume that's the Heath Ledger Joker. Good luck with that. It's a nice piece, my friend. Welcome to the chat. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. I have, we're just kind of inching along on this project. It seems like every week there's just a little nugget that happens. So I got
looking good, man.
Thank you. I got from Etsy, the nameplates. So I got one that says Dungeons and Dragons, otherwise, and then I got a second one that is it's the D&D logo. Oh shit!
Sorry, I was
D&D logo. No, I appreciate that. So a little bit of variance, a little bit of options, and then from China, from China, I purchased on eBay. What's up, Tim? I purchased on eBay this belt, and to be clear, my friend Shannon made me a wonderful belt, but it wasn't quite what I have envisioned and use for the character on the D&D model. And I don't know if this is a happy accident or not, because I'm not reprinting this sword and scabbard again. But I almost feel like when they made this belt, I don't know what this is called. If you see the mouse here, this leather that holds the sword. And my scabbard is pretty thick that I printed because it's I think it's from like a D&D miniature. So, they're meant to be, when the model is this big, it's not to be too fragile. Right. But I actually don't even think like a Asmus scabbard would fit. That's the sword holder thing. Sheath, scabbard, I don't know. I don't even think like a real 1/6 scale would fit in this little sheath thing holder. And so I guess it's a happy accident because I really, I didn't hate the scabbard, but it was a little out of scale. But also on Hero Forge, all the swords, they're actually just like this, where the sword just goes into the leather. It doesn't actually, the ones that the Ozol models use just had the sword kind of raw dogged, which I guess apparently is a thing. I was looking at, because like I feel like I've seen something like this, and I mean it's not pretty common, but this was a thing, and I guess it kind of, flavor wise, like he never uses his sword, so he's got a shitty dull sword. It's like cracked, and he doesn't have a sheath for it. So I don't know. In my head, I'm like, this is not the worst thing ever. It's actually kind of fits the character a bit. So the next thing I have to do is paint the hat, the two familiars, and then this sand. I'm going to paint it a dark brown and maybe a little bit of green paint for like a grass texture. And then it's pretty much done. I'm really happy with the way this has come out. I obviously have to put the belt on the character, but this is coming together really well.
Yeah. The only thing I have a problem with this, and it's not my figures, so who cares what I say, but I think it was either you or Victoria posted a picture of it on Instagram to show like the paint, which was fantastic, by the way. Got the eyes all glossy. It looked really good. But where the hood is sitting, you could still see the top of the head. That's still like not.
Yeah.
I was like, that looks so bad, but
okay.
I could get it. He's wearing the hood.
I fixed it. This picture is not great, but in person it's not bad. It's not bad. Yeah. And then obviously like I'll have the hat to put on top. So it's not.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the hat, dude.
It's not
the worst. That was going to be a backhanded compliment, and it just ended up just being an
asshole thing to say.
Oh, I tell Zach how it is. I don't sugarcoat things for Zach.
I am excited for you to see it though. It's pretty.
I want to
nice.
see. I love
Ozol. I want you to get an Estrella done. Like I don't even know how you would do that, but that'd be pretty sweet.
Well, I asked you about the head. Did you saw the file?
Yeah, I'm sure I have the file. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. You have to get the parts, right?
Oh, there's a bunch of female knight armor 6 scale figures.
Yeah, we can because you sent me the files, right? I didn't procure them for you?
No, you procured them for me. Because remember, the guy only had the head sculpt with the horns facing the other way, and you messaged him and flipped him around for me.
This I do recall. Was it when I was in this garage? I think it was.
Yes, it wasn't that long ago.
Okay.
I figure she's so great.
I need to. That does vaguely sound familiar.
With the little tail. Look at
do
that.
you know when this was? Like the month? Because that would be very helpful.
Ooh, let me. Oh,
if you could figure it out, that would be super helpful. Because obviously, if I have it, it's on this computer.
Yeah.
There's no Epstein files here, brother. Everything is right here.
Yeah.
We'll
Do you
figure it
remember
out.
the guy who did it?
Dude, I talked to so many people for 3D printing. I don't.
Yeah.
I was showing Victoria. I was like, dude, look at this. This is just from like 2 days, bro. But yeah, we'll figure it out. But if you can give me like a rough time frame, that would be super helpful. What's up, Jordan? Yeah, but this is coming out great. Like I said, I'm pretty much rounding home here. I think the only other thing I may want to do, I downloaded a couple files for like magic, because in D&D the wizards have like component pouches, like almost like a pouch of just random shit. I want to print a couple pouches and glue them to the belts, and just a little bit of flavor. No one will ever see it with the robe on, but yeah, it's coming along pretty well. It's coming along pretty well.
So does this have you excited to do other customs, or are you going to tap out once you're done with this one? Like, okay, I'm good for a little bit.
Well, I still need to do your custom. I have it printed. I need to paint that. As far as back of this year, or rather last year. Sorry.
This year, yeah, last year. When you got the sculpt, and then by the time you finished it and I got it, it was January.
That's not possible. Not January of this year.
Yeah.
No, it was not January of this year. Look at your brother. I wasn't doing shit in January this year because my fucking baby was born. You might be like 2 years.
Maybe September 20. Oh yeah, okay. 2024.
Can you message me that information on Facebook so I can go back in the archives?
Yeah.
But yeah, I am quite happy. I am super happy with this. But yeah, Mark, I don't know. It's these customs, like, it's kind of tough because, like, let's say I didn't have a friend that sewed, I would not have been able to do this at all. Because wizard robes, there's like 4 Gandalf figures and fucking that goofy looking Saruman, and then in our Dumbledore. So it's like slim pickings for the things I would make.
Christ.
Yeah, so it just depends. I mean, like, I would love nothing more. I don't even know how this would be possible. I would love nothing more than to have a 1/6 scale burn in the collection. I mean, he would probably be like 16, 17 inches tall.
Yeah, he'd be huge. I don't even know how you could do that.
No, I know how you could do it, but to find a body, to find
armor,
big, well, you get to 3D print it, but I have to make a whole suit of armor. That seems difficult. It would be a battle. I don't know. The dream might be too big. Dude, that's how I felt watching that D&D.
Okay, July 16th is when you got the file.
Okay, send me that, please.
Yeah.
Hot Toys put up a lot, and I missed this drama, but apparently there was some stuff, and then I got taken down. But we got 2 SKUs of Mando and Grogu. I still think that this is not a good portrait. I think it's a very well, no, hang on. To be clear, I think it's a technically well done portrait. Like, from a technical aspect, he does not look like this. This is fucking maybe like a couple years after Game of Thrones Pedro Pascal. This is not the year of our Lord and Savior 2026 Pedro Pascal. That motherfucker does not look like this. I mean, they do these figures well. Like, they have basically perfected this figure by this point. They got some good chrome on there. They got Grogu. He has the rifle, which I thought got destroyed, which big problem with Disney because I feel like with Star Wars, this is gonna be a rant, but I feel like decisions can never just be permanent. It's always like we're going backwards. Like, oh, Kylo Ren destroyed his fucking helmet, and then the next movie he fixes it. It's like, can we just move forward?
I mean, bro, if my gun got destroyed today, I could go buy an exact version of it tomorrow.
That's a pretty good point. That's a pretty good point, but he didn't fucking do that all fucking whole season, bro. Bought a whole fucking ship, couldn't buy a gun.
He was fucking saving Mandalore.
Nah, he was not doing all that. We got the Remnant. I believe this is the Snow Trooper here. Yeah, look, he's a good looking cat. This is not how he looks now. This is not, in my opinion.
You haven't seen it in the movie yet.
Brother, I've seen his fucking head every fucking episode of this television show. I know what he looks like.
Oh, this is the movie. It's not out yet.
I do like the pram. I just this is nothing to do with the figure. I'm just sick of Baby Yoda. I was the biggest Baby Yoda guy. I really was. But with the Sideshow figure, this motherfucker got wrist rockets. He's got fucking this goofy ass armor. He's got no helmet. It's too much, bro. It's too much for me.
Yeah.
Too kiddie.
Yeah, it's like, is he a baby or is he not? Because yeah, he's 50 years old, but he can't even speak, but he could fucking shoot rockets and flip through the air.
Fucking force.
I'm with you on the Grogu stuff. But as far as this figure goes, I honestly could live without the pram and just get the regular version. It's probably not much cheaper.
Sorry, to Dean's point, the deluxe version is the pram and I think it's the whole Grogu with the shield.
Oh, I thought it was just one Grogu. Okay.
Yeah, you don't get the second Grogu with the regular.
Oh, okay. I do like the fact that little Grogu's magnetic on his shoulder. I think it's magnetic. It looks magnetic anyway.
Dude, Marco Technology or trademark.
I know, dude. But yeah, I mean, I already have this figure. I luckily waited and got the chrome one. I never got the other Beskar Mando, so I was fine with it. But if you're upset that you didn't get the chrome one, or for some reason you still have the original one, this could be a cool option. But yeah, it's like, okay, so he's got a couple extras, but other than that, it's exactly the same. Like, it's an easy pass. I'm never going to use a Pedro sculpt anyway, so, which I know is not a great excuse if you don't like the sculpt, but like,
I hate to hear it. Say my least favorite things.
I know, but it's like, yeah, I guess like if head sculpt doesn't matter to you, like they could have not included this and I wouldn't have cared. It's like, okay.
I mean, they really shouldn't, because the whole fucking plot of season 3 was for you not to take the helmet off. Motherfuckers, helmet off. Like, what happened?
Yeah, in every fucking season.
What happened?
Yeah, at least one time in every season he takes it off. But yeah, that's where I'm at. I like it. I don't hate it.
It's kind of crazy how far we've come since that whole controversy with the last Chrome version, right? When that dropped, the timing of it, people were pissed off. Like, and they're really doing this to us again. But I feel like 100%. At this point in time,
yeah. At least it's a new movie.
At least it's a new movie, but very, very similar to the previous version, right? Improved head sculpt, the right color flight suit, the kind of chrome that people want without the pitting from the other version. So,
I didn't even notice that. That's a good point, Margo. That's a good fucking point. It doesn't have
points.
Yeah, it's checking a lot of those boxes of what people have been asking for a while, right?
You got fucking hoodwinked, bro.
Yeah. So it feels dirty. It does, especially with it coming out before the movie. It's like, okay, what else is he gonna have in store, right?
He's gonna lose the armor the first 2 minutes of the fucking film,
right? You just don't know. So it feels dirty to even consider this one. That being said, I know that I'm a sucker and I freaking love Mando. I love Grogu. I think that this is a pretty dope. It's expensive too, right? I think the deluxe is like $375. So it's like, oh, man, am I really going to do this? But I'm kind of leaning towards yes. I'm thinking you could kind of plus a few of your older Mandos too. You could take this sculpt off of the last Chrome version, put it on the OG, version. If you still got that one kicking around, you could put the sculpt on this one, maybe with some modifications on that last Chrome one. And then this could be your kind of idealized version of like, the best of all of the stuff that people have been asking for in terms of the Chrome plating, the flight suit. So yeah, like I'm highly considering it, although I don't feel good about it at all for all those reasons we outlined, but it's a nice enough, announcement. It would just be nice if they baked in some savings, right? Like acknowledging that you probably have a few Mandos or at least one already.
Well, less R&D, brother.
There you go. Like asking $375 for this does not feel great as well, but we're suckers, and probably another Pedro to add to the collection.
And remember, if you get this figure, be sure to check for the hole in the cape. It's a common QC issue with the other version.
Point.
If you know, you know.
We also got, man, they're milking the fuck out of this shit, because I feel like this is like the third Hot Toys life-size Grogu. And I want to say this is the second Anzellan life-size that we've gotten from Hot Toys. You got the aforementioned wrist shooter, the armor, the little pouch, the mejron. Excuse me. I don't know. I feel so not excited for this film. Like, even with Marco not closing his mouth for the entire time that we saw that Dune 3 trailer, or whatever, Dune whatever trailer, I don't think I could be more hyped for Dune. I bought a Dune Lego this week.
Wow.
And I'm just like, don't care about this movie. I'm so not excited.
Yeah, that's a crazy world we live in, bro. Like, wars all over the planet. Star Wars is at its all-time low. Who cares? You know what I mean?
Dude, it's almost like Dune is like a parallel to, I mean, it even sounds like Iraq, bro.
Do you think the spice represents anything in our
oil?
Modern...
Probably.
Yeah, 100%.
$6 BBTS shipping.
Yeah, that's how they travel the galaxy. That's how we get around town.
He couldn't have been any more on the nose. Thanks, Frank Herbert.
Yeah. Who do you think Baron Harkonnen is?
Isan al-Gaib. Pesky Paul.
I know a Baron Harkonnen, brother.
Yeah. I mean, it's cute. I think, Marco, I think it was you who was talking about the other week that you were like basically in love with your life-size Grogu.
I really like the one with the bag. Yeah, like it's
with the bag.
Just a cute, yeah.
Are the Benny Gesserit like feminists or?
It is silence. God, I gotta watch that movie. I might watch it tonight.
Marco.
I actually got GD to watch the first one. We did watch it in like 3 chunks, and I kept pausing it to explain shit.
But the Denis Villeneuve one.
Yeah.
Dude, I finally saw the second one, dude. That shit was cooking.
Was it?
There was a little too much like teenage angst in the second one when they were like giggling in the fucking sand, and it seemed a little too angsty, and Chani's kind of fucking annoying. But honestly, I just hate Zendaya, so it's a big, probably blinding my judgment. But dude, Dune 2 was cooking, bro.
So good.
So give them
Equan said it was a religious experience.
Dude,
I remember his words correctly.
Well, and the Asian community, they know a lot about that kind of stuff.
Well, okay.
Speaking
of which, have you ever seen Korean Jesus?
Yeah, right.
Dude, jacked. It looks like a
Jet Li type.
Dude, like Arnold Schwarzenegger on steroids, if that makes sense. It's crazy. But anyway, yeah, I really want to see that movie. But anyway,
God damn, what the fuck?
I'm telling you, dude, it's crazy work. It's got muscles.
That's how I imagine
muscles,
Bern Dawnbringer is built, dude. Motherfucker is yoked.
Dude, he's cracking that cross in half, bro.
Dude.
Yeah.
God damn.
Wild. But anyway.
How do they have a nail that was thick enough to go through the fucking palm, dude?
Built like RFK over here. Crazy.
Jesus. What is that?
The Grogu's fine. But as far as the little alien, the Babu Frick guy, I don't even know.
His last supper was pure protein.
Who said that?
It's I don't know. It's on Reddit. r/absolute units.
Oh my god! Literally,
a Korean Jesus
me.
sticker or something, dude.
Holy
shit!
Wow. Okay, back to these figures.
Can we just talk about Korean Jesus
for the rest of the stream now? Yeah, Equan got some explaining to do. But anyway, the Grogu, honestly, no notes. I think they've learned from their first one. They improved on the second one. I haven't really heard much people complain about that second release. In fact, quite the opposite. People really love it. On Will's stream, there's a bunch of people gushing about it when we were talking about the life-size Stitch. So, like, I get the hype for Grogu, right? He's got his name in the title of the movie. It's probably going to be a pretty big role, obviously. So, if, like, the movie's good and Grogu's cool, absolutely, 100%. For the little alien Babu Frick guy, I mean... sure, I guess. I don't know who would want to. Yeah, I don't know. Like, unless there's like a key scene with Grogu and those little guys, like
a little space.
I guess you want a little like display for your life-size Grogu, but I don't get it.
They feel racial, if I'm being honest. They make me uncomfortable. Like a little space Mexican. Like, I don't like it.
Yeah, it's carrying tools and shit.
He's a mechanic, so it does add up.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Got that beard, bro. That's how I know.
Now, is this two? Yeah, the hats confused me. I was like, do you get two hats or two figures?
Wait, was he holding a Modelo in the last one? Hold on, go back.
Wait, hold up.
He might be.
He's like, hey, Grogu, get me out of here. ICE is down the street, fool.
That's awesome. That was great. I don't know. Is it two or one?
I don't know. I don't know if you get two hats because it's clearly two separate goggles on those two aliens. So.
Oh, now they're aliens. Okay.
Well, they're definitely aliens.
God damn.
After what we just said, that seems kind of hurtful.
But are they illegal aliens or just regular aliens?
Oh, that's true. I didn't know there was a difference.
Stop it. And short of calling them crazy Hispanics is.
Wow.
Bro,
wow.
I didn't know that was here in town. That's crazy.
How are you going to say that in San Antonio?
People are trying to find her. It's crazy.
They found her.
Oh, did they?
I don't know if they identified her, but there was a picture someone took and you could like extrapolate
where she was sitting.
Yeah. This is cool in a world of waste not, want not. Sideshow. Credit where credit's due. I actually really like this. Let me pull it up real quick. They're releasing an upgrade kit for $95.
Oh, that's cute.
For the first one. I may purchase this because I do own the first one.
Yeah.
Let me find it.
And you customize yours, yeah?
Yeah, I took his head straight off.
Would the $95 be more worth it than trying to 3D print the Macron and the Beskar?
Well, we did 3D print Macron already.
Oh, you did? Okay. The life size?
The little bag, the laser thing.
The bag would be hard. The other stuff I could probably 3D print, but for $95, like
with the bag, it's
pretty tempting, bro.
Do they have a picture of the Macron? Like a close-up version of it? Because it's bitten. It's like, does he have human teeth? That looks like a human bite.
Dude, that might be a spoiler alert. Also, just mildly interesting. If you look at the armor plate on the Sideshow one, and then you look at the armor plate on the Hot Toys one, theirs is more of like a hammered metal, and the Sideshow one is more
flat,
perhaps like a cast metal. And I'm wondering which is more accurate. I thought it was more like this. I could be wrong though.
I haven't seen the movie yet.
Who could know? Another incredible pricing, $385. Sideshow put up I think we talked about this last week. There was some extra stock of Galen Urso, $385. It's like $430 plus after shipping, tariff, and tax. That's a lot of money for a background character from a like what 10, 12-year-old movie. How old is Rogue One now? It's at least 10 years old,
yeah,
right?
2016, I think, or 2015.
Yeah,
December.
Like it depends on the leap year, but yeah, something like that.
This guy's still in stock too.
Dude, this picture was taken at 3 p.m., bro. Motherfucker's still in stock.
And he'll sell out, so I guess they got little risk. But if they would have priced him even like $50 less, I feel like people would have snatched it up. But that's like, this is a hell of a price.
Even $50 less. It's like, look, this was a Japanese exclusive. It didn't even sell out at the place you were at the price it was at. What makes you think people are going to want to spend $385 on this? That's crazy to me. It's not like a 2.0 or a separate release. It's literally extra stock. You know, because we saw some of those like the stormtroopers with the cherry blossom robe.
Yeah,
and there was like the exclusive version with the little art sleeve, and then like a regular version. Those are all gone. But that's kind of what this is. It's like this is that exclusive, and it didn't even sell out there at the place where like everybody's going to do Star Wars stuff, buy Star Wars products, look at Star Wars stuff. So to bring it over and then charge $385 seems crazy, because it wasn't $385 at the convention.
Yeah.
So I don't see where the price
I don't know who's
increase is
buying this
coming
fucking
from.
thing.
I like Galen Erso as much as the next guy, and I think it'd be a great addition to any Star Wars collection. You know, we don't get a lot of Imperials. He's important to the story-ish, you know. So I get that, but that price is crazy.
And this is the only way you can get this character for now, too, which is kind of wild.
Yeah.
But still does not justify the price. I see Trevor saying he spent about $70 less shipped from the event, or someone who brought it home from the event, and I've seen other reports similar to that. So it's just wildly inflated, but desperate times, I guess.
They're gonna have to keep being desperate.
That's right.
That's a wild fucking price, dude.
No way.
I did say that Hot Toys, Sideshow scalping figures, you layer that on with BBTS recession indicators, I would say. Not good signs. Not good signs at all.
Yeah, $6 shipping, fucking $385 Galen Erso, $6.99 chicken. When does it end, brother? When does it fucking end, dude? What? That was good.
It's not even
that was
an
good.
outrageous thing to say.
That was a good joke. You got to admit, it made you smile. It was a good joke. A good man, Savannah. Sideshow's checking a lot of fucking boxes from this week. They are checking a lot of boxes. They're going back to SDCC, and I love it because it seemed like such an odd, unforced error after COVID for them not to be going to San Diego Comic-Con. Like, obviously, it is less cost for them to stay where they are in Thousand Oaks and just do like a little video, and I get it, right? Trust me, from the guy that doesn't want to leave his house, I get it. But the Sideshow booth was always such like a thing that people look forward to, you know, for like, you know, when they did the Sideshow at home, you know, you wouldn't have like those YouTubers that would go out and take video and pictures, right? Or it's just like the fans, I feel like it put like a wall quite literally between the fans and the product. And I really like this. I appreciate this. Obviously it's an expense for them to rent the space, for them to go out there and staff the booth. But this is awesome. I like, you know, New York Comic Con, I get, right? If they're saying like that's a bigger commitment that's just not possible. But like in your backyard, like it don't make no sense. So I love this. I think this is great, and I can't wait to see what kind of photos and videos that we get from Comic-Con from them. I think it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, I guess it's been about. It feels like it was just like a couple years ago, but I guess it's been about 5 years since they haven't been at Comic-Con.
Yeah,
seems like a weird thing to go back on, but it also seemed weird to even do that in the first place. It's like you guys are down the street, just go get the product in front of as many people as possible.
Yeah.
You know, people literally save all year to go to the convention and buy shit. So, or I don't even know if Sideshow sells stuff at the convention, but
I think it's mostly for like, well, they did, I think at some time, Marco, correct me if I'm wrong, didn't they used to have like some exclusive figures? I remember the Dark Side Anakin, I think was one, and then the Golden Stormtrooper.
Yeah, I think Toy Fair.
I think they sold as well there, right? Like the leftover stock, I think.
Yeah,
I could be wrong.
Not since I've been attending, but I barely caught them 1 year, so I don't recall specifically. You may be right, Zach.
Yeah. Yeah, it probably cost them quite a bit. Quite a bit for sure.
I think they were trying to read the tea leaves at the time when they kind of pulled out of this, right? Because I think E3 had been canceled.
Oh, that's a great point. That's a great point, Marco.
A lot more exhibitors were going to this like, okay, online style of like, all right, well, these like conventions are probably gonna, go away at some point. Marvel wasn't going to the one I think that Sideshow pulled out of. DC was out for a little bit, Star Wars, right? So it seemed like these things were taking a step back. But then this year, this feels like a vintage one where we've got Sideshow back, we've got Marvel, we've got DC, Star Wars will be there. I think, they'll probably do a Dune panel.
That's a great point.
Right. So it's like, so although people might have been assuming that this was going to go away, there's still this demand for a massive Comic-Con like this. It makes it so much cooler too. I'm only planning to go one day as of now. I think Rainer reached out and we might figure something else out, but yeah, we shall see. We shall see. Yeah, it's just going to be a cooler show without with Sideshow there.
I completely agree.
And last thing I'll add, like it's always great for them to flex their like even prototypes, right? Like they might bring back the N1 Starfighter. We've seen Vulture there, so like even that alone is like really cool to see these larger prototypes that they may not ever end up making, but it's just a cool way for them to flex what they can do.
Yeah.
Completely agree. Charles says they watched the in-art stream, figure fell apart. They need to sell some units to pay the Sideshow bills. Jesus. We got a Daredevil tease. I think this is the black suit, Marco. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I guess these the first episode or episodes dropped today as well, which I hadn't even realized. I haven't even finished season 1 yet, so too much. Yeah,
brother, you're about too much Merlin piling up.
That's right.
That's a lot.
Too much Dune Prophecy to watch.
Dude, is that show good? I forgot that show even existed.
I got like 10 minutes into the first one and it was pretty corny. I'm going to give it another shot because I'm interested in that world, but it was pretty rough from what I was watching.
Yeah, that's not fun. Let's see what else we got here.
How do you guys feel about the DD on the chest, though? Obviously, they've been hesitant to actually do that.
I think it looks stupid, if I'm being honest.
I mean, it's kind of goofy, but it is. This does look dope, right? This is a pretty sick tease, but I'm a little bit skeptical about this version of Daredevil actually having that. You feel different?
I mean, that's kind of like the thing, though, right? Like the Spider logo, the Bat logo, the Superman logo. But just having DD is kind of stupid to me. I don't know.
Yeah. Like in world, it seems kind of silly. Like you're branding yourself as a vigilante. That seems odd. But like as a viewer or a reader of a comic, it's cool to see your characters with the logos. Like that's awesome. So for them to put it on a show officially, finally, after 10 years, I think it's cool. I don't like the fact that it's black, right? I would prefer if it was,
clip it. Clip that.
Okay, don't even.
Did you say cool it, Ben? Is that what you said?
Yeah, that's what I thought he said. That's what I thought he said.
What did he say?
I prefer, the red with the Daredevil logo, but it's cool. I don't watch the show. I'm not a big Daredevil guy. I tried to watch it when it first came out ages ago, and I couldn't get through season 1. I was like, this shit is boring as hell. So I'm not about to pick it up and start it now.
Shout out to Yomo, by the way.
But
sweet guy.
And again, none of this is Hot Toys' fault, right? They're just doing what they're, what the show looks like. So, people have been pretty pleased with the Daredevils, I think, so far. So, another one, pretty cool for those collectors.
Yeah. Back to the Future 2. We have a look at the box. This art box looks pretty fucking sick. What do y'all think about it?
Yeah, you just better hope it comes in a shipper or some stealing that shit in the post office.
Sure, it would, right? But even to be fair, even the Hot Toys ones, they're like, they fucking have Batman all over the fucking box.
Yeah. That's a big ass box. It's gonna be a lot of shipping costs, but
No, I think free shipping on this one.
Oh, was it? Oh, I think it was.
Yeah.
I think you're right. So
yeah,
kudos to whoever got it. That's very cool. 6-scale vehicle. It's gonna be fucking huge anyway. So there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is one that
you have this, Marco, right?
It definitely is on the way. I still do have my Hot Toys one. I need to figure out, like, in my mind, I was like, oh, one hovering, one standard. Is there room in the display for that? We'll see. But I think this one might be an all-timer, especially for the price. I think when it drops and people were like, oh, the other version's good enough. I think they might have some regrets, because I think this one is going to be pretty freaking sick if they're able to deliver on all the features and all the bells and whistles that they were advertising. So can't wait for this one.
Yeah. Let's see here. We talked about this last week. Jazzing dioramas. I guess they were able to find thinner threads. And I think it looks much better. They said we have to put on the battle damage suit very carefully. It took 3 times longer than the regular suit, but once it was put on, the durability is good. So all's well that ends well, I think. But yeah, looks like the thread gate where we're able to move forward.
There you go.
It's been a while that he was adamant that they could not do thinner threads, but he found a way. Props to Yost for listening to the feedback, and he found a way. So good on him.
Good on him, brother. Poor Toys is making a 1/6 scale Leon Kennedy from Resident Evil 9. That's the new game, right?
Yeah.
Is he bald in the new game?
He is not.
Damn, dude.
Is this with the DLSS 5 on or off? I can't.
That's DLSS 6, bro. Jesus. Shit.
Yeah, I'm
angry, man.
It's obviously I don't think they have the license. Damn Toys does, so at least someone's doing it. It's like, damn, dude. Like my sister, the first thing that happened when the game came out, she's like, "Is anyone making a figure?" I was like, "Not yet."
Yeah.
So this is cool. I like it.
Is he old man in the movie in the game?
Bro, he's such a badass in the fucking game.
No, is he old?
Oh, he was like,
He don't look right. He don't look right in this picture.
No, he looks a little retired in this picture. I'm not convinced without the hair. I think the eyes are looking.
The official timeline is real life. So in like the 90s, he was about 20. So he'd be about 50 now.
56? Oh, I didn't realize it was real life.
Yeah. Resident Evil 2 took place in 1998 or whatever when it came out.
Like everything in real life happened in the game? Like Korean Jesus and Zombie and shit.
Jesus.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah, I'm holding out for the I think it's Master Team or Master Toys that did that Leon from RE4. They've got a Jill that's on pre-order. I think they're doing the Resident Evil figures probably at the highest quality from what I'm seeing. So I'm thinking with the...
I don't remember who I got my Jill from, but it's fucking awesome. Is it okay?
There's a few different iterations, and so I know Damn Toys had done some RE figures before, but yeah, I'm hoping with the success of this that spurs other. Like it'd be awesome if we got Hot Toys. Hot Toys is already kind of doing animated video game stuff, so
they used to have the license. In fact,
they did RE5 and stuff, right?
My sister has the original Hot Toys Leon from Resident Evil 4. I want to say they did 5 and 6. Yeah, I think they did 5 and 6 because I believe they did the Jill with the weird chest jewel thing. But yeah, I would love for Hot Toys to get back in the game. I really do like the Damn Toys. We got the Leon when that came out, and they packed the box full of stuff. I mean, anything you could think of, it's in the box, but their prices are crazy.
They really
they are. It's like $370 or something, $350, which that was years ago at this point, which is crazy. That's the reason I didn't get the Claire along with the Leon, because it's like these fucking prices are insane. But you gotta have Leon. He's one of the goats, dude. A video game legend.
Yeah. Drawer words never spoken. Let's see here. The junk drawer. We got the Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer. I really don't want this video to get claimed, so I don't really want to watch the trailer.
Yeah.
But the trailer was pretty good. And it's good to see. It's actually great to see him suffering, bro. Motherfuckers had it too good in the MCU thus far, save for like the end of the last movie.
Oh yeah, he died and then he came back and then his aunt got killed. You're right, he's had it way easy.
Well, he didn't really die. He fucking got blipped. They were in a different realm.
Yeah, but he's like the only one that felt it because of his spider sense. Everyone else just faded. He was like, "Oh, something's happening."
Look, compare his shit to the GOAT, okay?
Toby?
All right, Toby. That motherfucker went through it, bro.
That motherfucker went through it because MJ's a fucking
bitch, dude. She is unsufferable. It's like the movies are so good and she's just so bad. It's like almost makes me not want to watch them.
Yeah, it's like he's struggling in school because he's got to be part-time Spider-Man. He's working 2 jobs. His fucking uncle's dead.
9 minutes late, bro.
Yeah, his fucking aunt is in and out of the hospital. He can't afford rent, but his only form of transportation gets destroyed by a car, and she doesn't give a fuck about any of that. She's like, "You missed my place, so I'm gonna go fuck your friend." Fuck that.
That's the level of suffering we need, bro. Builds character.
You're not wrong.
Character.
That's a lot of character building.
Modern MCU would never have fucking Eddie Brock praying to the Virgin Mary to kill Peter Parker, bro. We need that level of fucking hatred, bro.
No, he'd be praying to Allah if it was up to Disney.
Jesus Christ. He'd praying to the Ayatollah, bro.
Yeah.
Atole?
Yeah.
Fucking Al Khamenei, bro.
Yeah, this is. Oh, look who's
this
here.
motherfucker. How late?
Don't even let him in. Just wait till he leaves. Because how dare you? Show starts at 8:30 every. Show up an hour late.
Yeah, what the fuck, Fern? What's happening?
Hola.
That wasn't an answer.
How the fuck are you an hour late?
I was busy, man.
You're busy.
I was doing things. I was running errands and shit.
The show's been at the same time for 5 years. How the
I know, but
plan around this thing. What errands were you running?
I was running errands for my mother.
Okay, all's forgiven. All's forgiven. Hang on. Sorry, give me one second, please. One moment, please.
A man can only admit when he was wrong and ask forgiveness.
Tell Juanita about me and
that fucking clip is so good because it works on so many levels.
It really does.
I'm I wanted to talk about that Leon figure and I just missed it. Damn it!
Hurry up, Fern. Jesus fucking Christ!
Well, I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you guys talk about it, so I don't know what you guys said. But supposedly it's supposed to be rooted, so that's
no
cool.
shit. You think it's the fucking Will Fox Vacation edition? Like,
hey, what did he catch?
I love. I say that with. I say that with love, though. I say that with love. Fern was hanging out with his AI girlfriend. Catch a break. Get him a break. Jesus. Oh, I love Will. No one loves Will more than I on this chat.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to this figure. I can't wait. Hopefully they make Resident Evil 2 figure or even a 4. I still want to get that Joe figure that Dean has. I'm trying to find one online, but
there's a bunch now.
Bro,
like everybody did a
go on 1/6 kit and just order that M Toys or Master Team. I forget what brand it is, but just order that one, bro. Comes with 2 bodies. You could get it. That one's gonna be the best version.
Yeah, use code Will Fox for $10 off.
Probably look it up right now. But yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing how this figure comes out. That'd be cool. It'd be nice if they make the Requiem. That'd be cool if they made a diecast, but obviously, I doubt that they're gonna do that. But yeah, looking forward to how it turns out, and looking forward to seeing how the rooting comes out. Because I don't know if they're gonna actually root it or glue it, but we'll see.
Yeah, how'd you know that it was rooted based on what they were saying over here?
Well, I don't have like 100% confirmation. I've heard from like Reddit, from like the pictures that I've seen.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what people are saying.
Jesus Christ, yo. Holy fuck. That was crazy, brother.
What happened?
Nothing. You can't say that out loud. Sonic 4 the movie gets a first teaser and reveals the full cast.
Yeah.
Any thoughts on the cast?
Dude, I'm excited. They have they added Kristen Bell for Amy, which is cool. We got her voice because we saw Amy at the end of the 3, but she didn't say anything. So now we know what she's gonna sound like. Jim Carrey seemingly back, which is very cool. People were he was up in the air on what that's going to look like. Obviously Shadow's returning. But then we got a few actors with no credits on the IMDb page. So no one knows what they're going to be in terms of like how they're going to be in the movie, which is my man, Ron Swanson.
Is Idris Elba in the movie?
Yeah. Nick Offerman is voice, or I don't know if he's voicing or going to be in the movie, but Nick Offerman, Richard Ayoade, Matt Berry, the most, what's it Miss Mysterio always says? The most something man in New York City. He's going to be in it. And then Sir Ben Kingsley is in the movie apparently. Which is crazy work.
Is that Krennic?
No, Ben Kingsley is the
Mandarin.
The Mandarin, yeah.
Equan's favorite MCU.
The fake Mandarin.
Favorite type of orange.
Yeah. So I'm excited. This is the first teaser that we got. It's really just like, I think it shows like the Chaos Emeralds and reflections of each character. So obviously Sonic, Knuckles, Shadow, Tails, Eggman, and then the human characters. So I don't know which route they're gonna take. So Metal Sonic is in this movie, so it could be that's Amy's hammer. I think it weighs like,
you think your world is
God, how much does it weigh?
But
it's like Mjolnir. It weighs like 1 million pounds.
The chaos.
Are they setting up like some type of end game?
That's the word, that it's going to be like a whole franchise. There's going to be a new Shadow show, and then this movie, and then I think a 5th. So if Metal Sonic's in it, they could go Sonic CD, which would make sense because Amy got introduced in Sonic CD. Metal Sonic got introduced in Sonic CD, not to be confused with Mecha Sonic. I don't want to hear it. And it could be like a time travel-esque kind of thing, because of like the end events of the third movie. I don't want to spoil it for those who haven't seen it. But they could also go the Sonic Heroes route because Shadow's already here, which is way too late for Sonic CD. And the fact that they have those new actors, they could be voices for 3 characters that I think they could be playing, which is the Chaotix. But, we'll see. We have, it comes out next year. So hopefully by Christmas, we got like an actual trailer. But I was super excited when that drops.
Truly insane that they are on number 4 of these.
That's what
given
I'm
the
saying.
reception from that original Sonic design.
Dude, you're not
this is the
so much goodwill.
greatest comeback ever. Like I thought they were
Kardashian.
completely cooked at that point.
Yeah. And they're so successful for like video game movies, which historically do pretty terribly in theaters.
Specifically live action fucking video game movies.
Yeah. And yeah, I think the goodwill they got from changing Sonic, and that's just the amount of care that the Jeff Fowler puts into each movie. It's like, oh, he like actually knows Sonic the Hedgehog. He knows the lore. He knows the stories, the characters. I really have almost no issue with any of the movie. Off the top of my head, I can't think of anything where I'm like, that's stupid. So I'm excited. But yeah, it could be Sonic Heroes. Metal Sonic is the bad guy in Sonic Heroes. But there's also like 5 other characters in that game. So I don't know. But I'll keep you guys updated every time news drops.
There you go. Dean, we got some Final Fantasy IX animated series news. Tell me about it.
Yeah, Final Fantasy IX. What was it? I forgot the second title. Mages Legacy. I think Legacy of the Mages Legacy. I think. But anyway, Final Fantasy IX. I think I talked about it last week because it has kind of been the black sheep of the Final Fantasy universe for a long time, which is crazy because it's literally the best selling one ever. But for whatever reason, Square Enix is like allergic to do anything for it. But this past year, I believe, was the anniversary, and they started releasing like figures and showing it a little love and appreciation. And then there was the rumor that they were doing a remake, and everybody got super excited. Still no news on that, but they said, oh, we're going to do a Final Fantasy IX television show. And that also got people super excited. And that was quiet for about like a year and a half, 2 years. And then last week or a few days ago, whenever I added this to the show sheet, they officially announced the show. If it's a sequel to the game, so if you know how Final Fantasy IX ends, it follows the children of the Black Mage Vivi. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 children in the game. So we're still not sure if we're gonna see some of the older characters, if they're gonna, make an appearance or not. But anyway, Square Enix released this image which shows the little black mages. Each one kind of has their own personality, and a couple other characters we didn't get any information on, but I love Final Fantasy IX. I'm super excited. I'm not familiar with the studio. They usually do like children's, like Bluey kind of stuff. Like they don't do Bluey, but that kind of style of television show, which has me a little worried. Like, well, how like childish is this going to be? Which, I'm not saying childish shows can't be good. Like, I really like the show Miraculous. That's like aimed towards kids, but it's a fun watch. So that's not a deal breaker, but I grew up playing the game, and now I'm damn near 40 years old, and like I'm excited for this, but it's like, who's this aimed at? Is it aimed at the fans, or is it aimed at a new audience? So that's always kind of worrisome, but I'm super excited. I love Final Fantasy IX. I love the world, and getting to spend more time in it, I think is a plus.
There you go. Let's see here. We got the Punisher with Jeremy Barenthal update. One Last Kill. We also got to see the Punisher in the trailer for the Spider-Man movie, which is looking pretty good. We got that there, and then we also got the first look at Harry Potter. Man, it's a good first look. I'll say that. It's not bad.
Yeah. It looks different enough, but also similar.
Yep.
Yeah. Why is he wearing number 7?
Him and Mike Vick, bro, the best 7s to ever do it.
Dude, they'd be fucking dogs, dude. Just fucking.
I mean, doesn't this take place?
The dogs?
Well, he like killed a dog.
Allegedly.
Doesn't this take place like in the 90s? So the hot number back then.
Well, they had this number 7 back then as well.
Well, I mean, nobody fucking wore it. The hot numbers would have been like
David Beckham wore number 7.
No, he wore 23. David Beckham? When the fuck did he wear 7?
I don't know anything about soccer, but
hang on. No, we're not gonna let this one go.
No,
for Manchester United.
It's like 10 points, Zach. I think that's 10 points for you because
motherfucker wore
Beckham. Yeah.
And isn't J.K. Rowling English?
Yeah, no, that's a great fucking goal. That's
Why
definitely what inspired this.
Harry Potter wear number 7. If it says David Beckham, I'm giving myself 10 points.
Also, David Beckham was not in the early 90s. David Beckham was in the late 90s, 2000s.
He wears the number 7 because it's recognized as the most powerfully magic number in wizarding lore. 7 books, 7 years at Hogwarts, 7 Weasley children. The Voldemort spirit is split into 7 pieces. 7 Potters. A Quidditch team has 7 players. A lot of 7s.
Yeah, lots of 7s. Well, he better be careful with that Nimbus 2000. He doesn't want to be bending it like Beckham, dude.
Here we go. Harry Potter wore the number 7 on his Quidditch robes in the movie as a direct tribute to David Beckham.
What?
Beckham wore it at Manchester United. 97-98 season until his departure.
Got him, bro. I'm giving myself.
That was a hell of a pull, bro.
That was a hell of a pull, dude.
That's crazy.
It was a hell of a pull. I'll put myself on the fucking board. I can't believe I fucking Fern.
Can we play? Dude, can we play that clip a second time in one show?
Yeah, here we go. Let me 1 second, please. 1 second, please.
A man can only admit when he was wrong and ask forgiveness.
There we go.
There you go. Punisher, One Last Kill. Excited. The Punisher was easily the best thing to come out of the Netflix Marvel's like run. Was it 2 seasons or 3?
2.
I think 2.
I think it was 2. Yeah.
Plus the Daredevil season he popped up in.
Yeah, and then the what was the team up called? Yeah. In fact, I just recommended the Punisher series to Joe Chutbeeks the other day.
I'm surprised you hadn't watched it.
Yeah, he was asking about the Spider-Man movie, and he was like, "What about the Punisher?" And I was like, "Bro, you have to watch the Punisher show. It's so good. Is it on Netflix or is it on Disney Plus?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because that show is brutal.
Dude, when he shoots that narco from like across the border, amazing.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay, they were talking about Donald Trump or the administration.
Yeah.
But,
Donald Trump specifically.
I'm kind of bummed out that he's not in the new Daredevil season. Mostly because he was busy filming this and the Spider-Man movie. But I am excited to watch this. Punisher and Daredevil are hands down my favorite characters in Marvel, apart from, obviously Spider-Man. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this little. It says a special presentation, so is it like a mini series maybe, or like a short?
Yeah, maybe a short, because that's where I was confused, because it's also One Last Kill, so it's like, okay, is this like the last season they're gonna do, and then that? It's like, was it even a season? Like,
I think Wonder Man was a special presentation, and that's getting a second season. So you never know if this does well enough. They could be like, all right, one last kill.
Yeah. But I love Jeremy Benthal as the Punisher. When they first announced it, I was like, I don't know, but man, he won me over. He's really good. It's just like so bloody and gritty, and he's like so good at being in pain. It's like he just really sells it. So I hope, and I haven't seen again the Daredevil stuff, but I hope they keep it as brutal as it was on Netflix, because it was pretty crazy.
The Daredevil, the first season of the Disney Plus show is really good. Really good.
But yeah, I'm excited to see more Punisher.
It's cool that he's showing up in Spider-Man probably as a pared down version of himself, right? And then we get the more brutal version, like Dean's saying. So it's cool that we can kind of have both. Okay, total sidebar, but I know Jeremy Benthal is against people who nap. Yeah, John Bernthal is against people who nap. How do you feel about that? Because I feel personally attacked. Yeah, he's out of time.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of clips of him talking shit about people.
He hates naps.
Brother, I ain't getting paid millions of dollars. I'm taking naps.
That's
if somebody wants to give me a fat fucking paycheck for doing a cool show, you know what? I'll just be on set all goddamn day too. But that ain't happening. I'm taking a fucking nap, bro.
I mean, naps for me, I get his point of view, but at the same time, who doesn't enjoy a nice little nap, But at the same time,
naps, dude. I love them.
Naps are usually for me a 50-50, because I either wake up super refreshed or I wake up super cranky and just like feeling more like shit.
Yeah. For me, I either wake up.
Oh, go ahead, Dean.
I was going to say, I either wake up on time or I just sleep. It's not a nap anymore. I wake up at like 3 a.m. I'm like, well, I'm not going to bed until fucking, 3 p.m. today. So I just start working on my comic book through the night.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I've heard how Fern breathes when he sleeps, and I would wake up upset as well.
Wow, that's crazy. I might have apnea, bro. What the fuck? That's crazy, dude.
I really thought someone was dragging furniture downstairs. I was like, I'm gonna go beat whoever's ass is dragging a chair downstairs.
That's call an ambulance and get a burn ward out here. Because
I will say waking up in the middle of the night, and my first view was Marco holding a pillow over me. Was something I always remember for the rest of my life.
Each time when I come here, I am abused.
It's like when Ben Solo wakes up and Luke Skywalker's just standing over him with a fucking lightsaber. Kylo Fern, dude.
GPT that, dude.
And for just one moment, I thought about it. But
wait, so what were you doing? You were fucking.
I was bringing.
He was trying to lift my head up more so I could stop snoring.
Oh, that actually happened.
Yeah, I was like,
that actually happened.
You need to elevate your head, big dog.
I wasn't lying.
I thought he was being funny.
Truly brought him some pillows. Like, hey, Fern, let's get that head elevated, bro. I'm hearing the way you're sleeping.
You know what? You know what? That's a good fucking friend right there.
Dude,
I will say that kudos, Marco. You're a good guy for that.
Me and Dean were talking about this. The quadruple amputee. Dude, he fucking shot and killed his friend. He was like, I couldn't have done it. There's all these fucking videos of this dude like climbing trees with a rifle and shit. It's like,
yeah, two witnesses that were in the car.
Bro.
We got to see these videos. How
more
the hell
witnesses
did he get
than
up there?
limbs, bro. That's crazy.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
dude. There's so much court going on in San Antonio right now. It's crazy, bro. I don't want to talk about it. It's crazy. It's just too much, bro. Too much. Anyways, March, April Patreon benefits. We have the OFAC 2.0 sticker and the $6.99 chicken sticker. These are going out soon. In fact, I may ship the OFAC 2.0 sticker with the January, February. It came in today, and I think I'll be able to get everything out together. We might have a very special sticker to substitute. Like the OFAC 2.0 will be an apology sticker for being so late. but the Equan American Baseball MVP. Dude, I saw that, the 43x15 round magazines. I did see that today on I think it was Glock Store's YouTube. These are coming soon to own. Let's see here. Dean, can we say thank you to the Patreonies, please?
Yeah, I'll give a quick shout out to Captain Fordo, Renee Mendez, Eric Mariscal, King Louie, Mark Pearson, Paul Schreiber, Equan, Chris Valencerina, Ben Thomas, David Jones, Sam Guest, Eric Switzer, Six Guns, Figs, Billy Badfish, Luke Skywalker, Griffin Campbell, Aaron Broverman, Comics, Austin McLean, Sweet Danny Lee, Deanie Martin, Big Old Fern, Cesar Marquin, Mark Phillips, Lisa Martin Babonsky, Jose CZ, 2Cothry, Wah, Arias Portillo, Alvin J, Arelis Delgado, Toy Cartel, Sean Forrester, Manny Fresh, 369, Joe Chutney Corpus, Pablo Mesa, Cam Collects, Harry Dempsey, Neko Catgirl, Eric Lorkey, Mr. Musashi, Sixth Scale Collector, Jared G, Alberto Cortez, Big Rib, The Big Duke, Trevor Weed, Darren Ilderton, Don Stephen Purchase, Sean Usby, Stephen Maria Stanley, Eddie Mizanoris, Louis Bennett, Chip Heron, Exodus, Abe Dunk TV, Gigi the Judgmental, and Classy Thomas.
Bunch of angels. Patreon starts at $5 a month if you just want into the Patreon chat and the digital benefits. $7.50 and up for the Sweet Angel Certified Crispy and What a Guy tiers. What a Guy tier gets you doubles of all the stickers we send and the premium giveaway items when we do them, typically around the holidays. YouTube channel members, 12-inch Smooth Stream, Absolute Irwin, Alex Black, Alvin Shea, Arelis Delgado, Aaron Salazar, Aaron Broverman, Aaron Articulates, Ben Thomas, Big Rib, Bob Dylan, Chris V, Clinton Martin, CT603, DJ, Eddie, Money Mendez, Fat Tie Kid, Gare Bear, Hey Dempsey, Hodor, Howard Potts, Mike's Adventure World, Manny Fresh, 369, Jake, Just on Friday Night, Justice Sports Card, Jazzy, King Dingling, Luke Skywalker, LV Avenger 702, Figure in a Bubble, Mr. Sketch, Neko Catgirl, OG Fan, 1 6 Figure Focus, Philip the Fool, Ron E, S Beam, Sam Gist, Sean Forrester, SpongeBob SquareBall, Stephen Krat, Trevor Weed, Universal Key, and Yomo. Thank you guys for your support and all the love that you guys show, especially Yomo. Yomo sent me some stuff from my baby registry this week. I do appreciate that, Yomo. Channel membership starts at 99 cents if you're a Patreon member, $2.99 if you are not. You get loyalty badges and custom chat emojis as seen here. tpublic.com/collectingweekly. If you want to get some gear, some swag, we saw that there. Taking a look at the network, we have OFAC 2.0, Small Talk, and Movie Night alternating Thursdays. After Dark tomorrow at 10:30, just another Friday on Fridays, and CW Live every Tuesday at 8:30. Do we have any shout outs I'm going to give? Shout out to Ben Thomas. He's working late tonight at work. So we know what that means. Anyone else have any?
Holy shit, bro.
What? He's selling paint late at night. What the fuck? What did you think I meant by that?
That is crazy.
No, he's fucking selling paint, you pervert. Anyone else have any shout outs that they want to give?
Shout out to Ben, shout out to Mike, shout out to Eddie, shout out to Badfish. Who else am I missing? Shout out to everyone that couldn't be here today.
Yeah,
shout out to the chat.
Eddie, bro.
That's right.
Shout out to Equan, bro. One of the funniest fucking dude. Look, I know a lot of our audience for Swall Talk and Collecting Weekly, there is some overlap, but there is a lot of not overlap. The first 20 minutes of last week's Small Talk might have been like arguably one of the best 20 minutes of content on this channel in a very long time. Equan fucking spun a yarn, dude. It was crazy.
It was pretty great.
One of the craziest fucking stories I've ever heard in my whole life.
I'm glad I was there.
Fucking giggling my ass off listening to that shit. It was wild. Anyone else have any shout outs they want to give?
Dude, when Equan was telling the story, I thought he was like messing around. I didn't think he was actually being serious. Like, holy shit, that's fucking wild.
Jesus Christ, I'm not selling paint. I'm kicking off a large commercial painting project and also definitely fucking Jesus Christ. So yeah, patreon.com.
A large painting project, isn't that selling paint?
Yeah, what the fuck? It's painting walls right now.
Somebody's walls, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, look at that. People so blessed. Thank you.
What a nice guy. What a nice guy. Yeah, shout out to everyone in the chat tonight. We just wonderful angels in the chat. We had a lot of fun tonight. We had a lot of goofs, gaffs, and laughs, dude. We were on it tonight. We were on one. Anyways, I'm Zach.
I'm Dean.
I'm Marco.
And I'm Fern.
Love you guys, and we'll catch you on the next episode.
Bye.